Precious smiled at her friend. You taught me a lot too. I had 3 big questions before I came, and now I know the answers. But my big lesson on this trip is what I learned from the very worst thing that I ever happened in my life, and that was falling down and cracking my shell. I know I may always be a lot more fragile now, and I will have to be careful. I know I will never be the same again. In a way, I'm sad about that, but I think that I know a lot more now about how Humpty must feel. It makes me realize that I'll never be perfect, but I can be happy to do what I can do. Cracked Egg says he will be happy to have his shell crack wide open and to be like you, Rainbow. Maybe my shell is cracking too, and that can be a good thing. And Precious looked down all around her, and sure enough, light was pouring out through the many cracks in her shell. "Oh my," she said, "I think I can see the light that is coming through the cracks." "You're a beautiful egg, Precious," Rainbow smiled at her. "You have so much compassion for others. Grow slowly, and you will be a rainbow filling the sky someday." Humpty Dumpty sat up tall in his chair. "I have something to say," he said bravely and loudly. "Once, Mr. Rainbow, I had a bad fall, and my shell splattered everywhere. For a while, I had no shell at all, and then they bandaged me back up, but still, I'm held together by tape. If I took all the tape off at the same time, I'd just be a puddle. It was very scary when I didn't have my shell, and I felt like I almost died. When Precious told me that Cracked Egg wanted to break open his shell, and that you had no shell at all, I had to meet you and find out why. But now that I see you, I know I've always seen you everywhere, but just didn't notice before. You are a rainbow like all rainbows I've ever seen. You fill the sky just like the sky that is all around me, always. You are not so scary. It would not be scary to be a rainbow or a sky. It would not be scary to be me without a shell. Seeing you, Mr. Rainbow, lets me know who I really am." And Humpty looked down at his bandaged round form and saw clearly there was bright colored light shining out through his cracks and bandages too. "Look," he laughingly said to Precious, "we are both starting to shine." Scrambled Egg stepped over next to Humpty Dumpty. "I learned something," he said. "I learned that I'm really okay. My dad went to the egg carton. I haven't seen him since. I was really little. My mom said he was really mean and that I would be just like him, so I was always afraid that I would go to the egg carton too. My mom didn't like me, so I left home, and I haven't had anywhere to live. But since I helped to make your wheelchair, Humpty, I thought, well, maybe I can do something good. Then, as we came here to see Rainbow, I pushed you and helped to pull Precious and Patience. We all just talked and had fun. I think that I'm okay, and I'm someone who can help to do good things. I want to find ways I can help others, like anyone, turtles or eggs, who need some extra help with something. And maybe I'll even go to the egg carton and visit my dad. I'll see if he needs some help." "You can come with me any time, Scramble. It's fun to be with you," added Humpty. "I think we will be good friends." "Thank you. I want to be your friend too." And Scrambled Egg smiled as he saw his whole life in a new way. Everyone was quiet. Rainbow sparkled, and his cloud eyes seemed to gently search out Bad Egg. "Would you like to say anything, Bad Egg?" he asked. "Well, I don't know, Bad Egg said, coming closer to the others. I guess I learned some things. I learned that I can be really, really bad. I don't know what to do to keep me from doing such bad things. I don't want to, but sometimes I get so frustrated or mad about something, I can't stop doing something mean. Did you do anything mean today? Asked Rainbow. No, I was happy and tried to help everyone today. How come? How were you able to do good things today? Rainbow continued. I felt happy and calm, and when I felt happy, I wanted to be nice to everyone. Why did you feel happier today? Rainbow urged him on. I think it was because Meringue walked with me and she made me feel special. I liked walking with her. And then, to his surprise, Bad Egg started to cry. Bad Egg, I think you learned a very big lesson. When you are unhappy inside, you unload those feelings onto everyone else and act angrily towards them. If you hurt, it might feel like you have the right to hurt others. When you're happy inside, that is what you share with others. So I think you want to decide to always be as happy as you can inside, so you can then be kind to others. What helps you to feel happy inside? When I feel special and like someone likes me, then I feel happy, he said quietly. Well, I'm going to tell you something that I want you to always remember, especially when you feel like no one likes you. I want you to remember that I love you, and I think that you are very special. I will always be there inside of you to tell you that you are special and loved. You just have to remember to go inside and listen to my voice. Whenever you forget, you must sit quietly until you remember again. Will you do that? Rainbow asked. Yes, I'll try. Bad Egg sat down and took in those important words. Bad Egg, I love you and will always love you no matter what you do, said Good Egg. Me too, said Precious, and then Patience, Humpty, Scramble, and Cracked Egg all added, Me too. Meringue said, Bad Egg, I liked walking with you. I knew you needed to be a little calmer, and so we talked about calming and happy things. You told me very funny jokes, and we had a good time, but you did it all by yourself. Then you wanted to go help push Humpty and Precious. You found the ways to make yourself calm and happy, and then you wanted to make others happy. Good Egg waited until everyone looked at him. I don't know what my lesson was, he said, but I'm glad I came along. Mostly, I just kind of go along with everyone else. I'm not real special like Precious, and I don't get a lot of attention like Bad Egg. I guess I'm kind of invisible. So I just walked along and helped where I could. I was very scared when Precious fell down and I tried to help her. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to learn how to find my message like everyone else. Meringue turned to Good Egg. Look around you, Good Egg. If your message is all around you right now and all you have to do is put words to it, what would this moment be saying to you? Good Egg looked around at everyone and up at Rainbow. The sun was starting to set, and all the colors in the sky were stunning. He could smell the earth and the flowers in the woods. Shadows danced in the trees. The sounds of the water were musical. All of his friends were smiling and looking at him with great caring. It is that everything is beautiful, and I am very happy, he said.